we should almost start a dating site for hunters that just
Yeah.
want to meet other hunters because
Yeah.
I bet you that'd be popular. It's for me. I've noticed that that's a question that comes up a lot. A lot
Yeah.
of guys are like, "How do I find a good hunting partner?" Or you'll actually see like almost like an ad on the Facebook pages or the
Yeah.
hunting site pages or something like, "I'm looking for a partner to hunt with in this area who likes this kind of hunting, likes that kind of hunting." It's almost like a dating ad.
Yeah. Kind of.
And me personally, I don't need a buddy.
Yep.
I mean, I don't mind going hunting with somebody and figuring some things out, or spending a weekend or a week with them or something if they're in a good area and I think they're like-minded. But I mean, I always dread that when people offer me hunts and stuff, and they'll be like, "Hey, come down and hunt with me. I'm in all these big bucks, and I follow you. I do all this stuff," and I'm envisioning when they're saying that being trapped in a cabin someplace in the Northwoods with some weird freak.
Yeah.
I don't mean that bad. I mean, I don't think everybody's a weird freak. It's just a matter
Right.
of
Yeah.
careful what you wish for. I can go down and hunt 4 states away from me, completely alone, not a care in the world. That don't bother me one bit. I can go down without no plans on where I'm going to stay or anything. Sleep in the back of my truck or in a ditch or whatever. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't like the pressure. Like this, Dan, like I'll go someplace. I won't even tell you sometimes. Like I love going by myself places.
Mhm.
Like I'll just be like just plan a trip by myself, and
Yep.
people like, who's going with you? I'm like, nobody. That's kind of how I prefer it. But like, I also don't like the stress because of who or what I've done and like I guess the experience I have going out of state now. It's like whenever I go out of state with someone, I have this pressure of they feel like I should be like, hey, what's going on here? What are we doing? Like all the time, like, where do I need to go? What's this or what's that? And how do I do this? And I just don't, where do I get my tag? Where do I, how do I'm like, I don't like that pressure of like, I got to worry about this guy now. And if he's doing everything right. And if he doesn't, it's my fault for some reason,
You kind of always have that mom personality about you.
Yeah, I do. And that's
feel
why
like
I think
you have to help.
Yeah,
Like
I think
you can't say, dude,
yeah.
figure it out. You got a phone there? Figure it out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and if anybody's listening to this and hunts with me, I'm not talking about you because if you hunt with me, that's
No, he's talking about that other guy.
Yeah, well, no, for real. Like if you've hunted with me, I probably like you. Like that's probably why I'm not talking about you. But I just don't like that. I'm like it's hard enough to go anywhere in the country and kill a buck on out of state by your like just one. To find one by yourself. I don't really like the pressure of like, okay, let's got to find this guy one, that guy one, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, from my perspective, you just got to step back and say, you know what, it's me time.
Yeah, and then
you
this
give
is
them a couple minutes, you give them a little attention, but you don't sit there and do everything for them.
Yeah,
you got to get out and hunt.
Right.
And the only reason you'd be in that situation, I think, unless you like that situation, is because we do those challenges.
Right.
That kind of puts us both in that situation. But I do like the challenges. But that's why we limit it to a week, and we're not just doing one week after week after week because it takes away from our hunting.
Well, yeah, and it's a lot to organize too, And this, I guess, this is like excluding like family. Like I'd obviously do anything for my dad or my son when he gets older, or cousins and stuff like that. But like, just I don't know, some able-bodied 35-year-old, it's like, come on, man. I don't know. At least that's how I feel. I don't know if that's wrong or right. It's just the reality of it. If you want to watch another video, click right here. But don't forget to subscribe before you leave.